Back again with some physio analysis video with Stuart Cox Physio. Nice to have you back if you're here. All of my, 5 viewers or whoever you are, and one complainer. There's one guy who hates me. That's all right. I don't care. You gotta deal with the haters. Slightly different today. We're not going through someone who's a traditional land sport person. We're going to mix it up a little bit, and we're going to go down the line of motorsport. Whoa, change it up. Just like I've changed up this shirt, which has some very prominent landmarks on it. See if you can pick them out. This shirt's older than me and might smell that way as well soon if I keep wearing it. Was my grandfather, Papa Skippin. There you go, big fella. The nicest man in the universe, a pure gentleman, and did have quite a dapper sense of fashion. And that's why I'm wearing this shirt, because it's I'm not giving it up anytime soon. People always remark on it, might look dodgy, I don't care, but it's a conversation starter, and that's interesting. So let's hope this is interesting. We're kicking off with Marc Marquez. Now, Marc Marquez is the hottest young thing in motorcycling. I'm a bit of a hack motorcycler myself, although that thing's probably sitting there with fuel that hasn't been used because of COVID-19 down in my mum's garage. That's not very good, is it? So I haven't been riding a lot. I'm going to be very rusty when I get back on the bike. This guy, world champion multiple times since he's been a teenager. I think, did he win his first year when he crossed over from 250s to the MotoGP class? He may have with Honda, and he is setting a different standard from everyone else. Everyone thought that Rossi could come back and maybe beat him or even challenge him. He went close. No love lost between these two. But Marquez is the man. And his younger brother, Alex, is now part of the Honda team as well. But let's have a look from the physio side. What's he doing on the bike? What would you do? What would I do if I was trying to get some skills in regards to racing motorbikes? I've never raced motorbikes. I've never done a superbike course. I'm just a hack. I ride a little bit. Some of my mates are good riders. I'm definitely not in that category. I'm a hack, and I know the basics of safety on a motorbike. I don't pretend to be an expert in any way, shape or form. So I just thought I'd throw that in there before you start getting in all technical bike stuff with me. I'm not here about that. We're looking just from the body. What's he doing? Maybe I'm wrong about some things. If I'm wrong, write a comment below. I'm up for that action. I need to learn. We're all here to learn. All right, 5 seconds in. Feel the speed. SMTVGP. Thank you for the video. Whoa, he is low on that corner. Mr. 93 himself. He's only a little guy. Is he racing on snow? Oh, he pushes it hard. That's in dirt biking. Yeah. So he's done a bit of dirt biking too, obviously, as most of the good ones have. Oh my gosh, he's just blasting past people here. Now, the fact that the other top riders cannot get the same performance out of this Honda machine is a testament to this guy. He obviously knows the machine very well. Is that knee down and elbow down? Like, how much of him is in contact with it? That's a left leg lifting off. Oh my Lord. Okay, let's say something about Marc Marquez. 124, we've stopped it there. He has more falls than any other rider. I found this out recently, that he had 20 odd falls in the season in practice. Sorry, I lost the power on the camera there for a second. Okay, Marc Marquez, yeah, he crashes more than anyone else. He pushes it harder than anyone else. And in this sport, that counts for a lot. So if you're going to be the best, you're going to be willing to fall. And let's face it, not many people are willing to fall at the speeds that he's willing to fall, which is 300 kilometers an hour, 250 kilometers an hour. Work that out in miles per hour, you weirdos who still use that system. And yeah, he is putting knee elbow, shoulder down, and hugging on with the left leg. So this is a sport about balance, and you can see that when he was using the dirt bike, he's able to control that balance of and has faith in his equipment so that he can control the tread and control the contact with the road, I imagine. And so he's got a very good feel and good flexibility through the middle part of the body. If you're a rigid, tucked in kind of person, you don't have that flexibility to recover like he did. He recovers so well, and even when he's losing like a tire, he seems to know how to pull it back. You see the movement happens through his shoulder and through his body, and you've got to have good control through here. You can't just be a rigid block. Let's move on. 124. Yeah, what's he doing here? That's a nice wheelie. Tucks in. He's the only little guy that helps with their aerodynamics. There's one against the doctor. He's not happy, old Rossi. Again, dirt biking. Yeah, so he's just got good balance between controlling his upper body. Okay. 218. What would I do? Okay, if I needed control of upper body and a little bit of feedback, so what you're getting here from the road and through the machine is feedback through your hands. So you'd almost want some resistance. Now there's a thing called gyrotonic, which is different to Pilates, but it's a device that allows you, control and resistance through circular movements. Check out the, what's it called, the tower or the pyramid or something like that. I think it's called the tower, the gyrotonic tower. Check that out. I'll see if I can put a video up here or down there or whatever. The gyrotonic tower allows you to get that feedback and control, and I would try and use something like that or mimic something like that with maybe like those free wheels on the floor to get a bit of control pressing back and forth, but you also want a bit of pull coming back and forth. So gyrotonic would be better because you get push and pull, whereas on the free wheels, you'd still get some pull, but it'd be more push. Whereas I think there are handles and stuff that are pulling back behind you on the gyrotonic. That's what I'd be looking for if I was doing this, because also the tower is in a seated position like a bike. And then there are feet. Are there feet plates on the gyrotonic? I don't know. Check it out. It's a pretty wicked piece of machinery. Hell of a piece of engineering. Let's get back to Marc Marquez. Feel it, feel it. Feel the vibration. You would want to feel it. Yeah, see again, he is pushing it so low. Okay, here we go. At 247, that's incredible. So these guys slide all over the seat and then touch the knee to the ground. He just seems that much more confident to do that on every corner than everyone else. Like, he is really pushing it to such an extreme level, and he's got great control around the shoulders and head, because there's a lot of force going through your neck. So again, yeah. Okay, we're showing a bit of training here. Yeah, so he's doing abductors, he's doing chins. He's doing pulls. Okay. So on those things, he's only doing fixed adductors and that on fixed machinery, sitting down, pulling the weights out, pulling them in. I'd be doing them in a little bit more unstable scenario. Yeah, sure, it's good getting those reps, but I think I'd have like almost a seat that moves and have a bit of control, pushing back and forth. I think also you'd want to get on the reformer on a Pilates machine and you go back and forth and bent knee, bent knee, bent knee. You know, even something like ice skating, I think would be useful for someone who is riding a motorbike, because you get that abductor control of your pelvis, and you get little catches of ice. Skiing, I think, again, would be great, because again you get that looking down the mountain, changing your legs independent of and letting your legs go one way while your head's looking another. For bike, I think that's perfect. So yeah, I'd be getting into the skiing when it's not season for riding the bike around, when there's ice all over the road wherever you are. But yeah, Marc Marquez has stability through his hands, through his feet, but can take small external perturbations like pushes through his hands and feet independent, and even when he gets pushed, he still manages to feel that movement and get the balance back. I'd love to see his balance work out. If anyone has seen one of those, can you send it to me? Because I'd love to see what he does balance-wise, because I think he'd just be incredible on all fours, on hands and feet, on one hand, one knee, I think he'd be able to really show how well his body can handle quick movements without losing control. Right, I think it's time for bed, y'all. Just went through a power sesh, 3 changes of shirts, 3 different videos. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I'm not looking too tired. And we'll join you next time. Send us your likes, comments, follow us below, whatever you want to do. And I'll just keep doing them anyway, because that's what I do. I can't help it. I'm walking down the street. I see a bloke walking with a limp. I'm working out what he's doing. You know, is that ankle? Is that knee? Is that hip? Is that something weird? Is that a prosthetic? Has he bought the wrong shoes? Or is he just a gangster?